What up, folks? Hopefully, you're having a wonderful day. Today, we will be ranking refrigeration brands. I'm going to be covering all the popular ones that are in the market today because I just get a lot of questions from my customers on what brands to buy, what's good, what's bad. So, I decided to make this video so I can help all you people out there anytime you guys are shopping for new equipment, or if you're in the market for buying used equipment, you would have better knowledge on what to buy and what to stay away from. So let's get started. We have three categories. We have God tier. This is the tier which I love. It's the best of the best. It's all the big brands that I push my customers to get. Second is obviously decent. It's not bad. It's not good. It's just average. And third, we have garbage, which obviously I encourage everyone to stay away from because it just causes more headaches than anything else. So let's get started. First one we have is True. This is one of the popular brands, and there's a lot of them out there. I'm going to put them in the God tier category, mostly because they're just phenomenal. Like, they never break down. They're sturdy. They have an awesome warranty. Their customer tech support is amazing. Parts are easily to find. And they're made in North America, guys, so you can't go wrong with True. The thing here is that they are expensive, so they are not for everybody, but still, if you can afford it, if you have the money, go for it. Buy True. Second, we have Fagor. This is not good. It's just the quality isn't there. The compressor is undersized on most equipment. Like I said, the parts are hard to find. It's just like very hard to find, guys. Parts for overseas equipment, like this one right here. I believe they're made in Mexico, but I may be wrong. But yeah, stay away from Fagor, as there are plenty of better options out there. So stay away from Fagor. Next one we have is Atusa. Atusa I will also put with Fagor. It's overseas. Parts are hard to come by. Warranty is like all the other overseas equipment. It's like 3 years part and labor, 5 years on compressor. Yeah. Next, Cool It. These ones, they can be found here in BC in auctions, and they're also garbage. I mean, same with the other two, Atusa and Fagor. Their quality isn't there. It's all overseas. For the glass equipment, the reach-ins and everything else, like the display coolers, they're all single pane glass, tend to fog up. Yeah, not good. Anyways, next up we have Silver King, which I will put in decent. They're not bad. Silver King is a bit of an older brand. They are made in North America, which is good. It's just the parts are hard to find. Just because they are an older company, parts are limited. And I've ran into some situations in which the sizes of the under-counter coolers and freezers are a bit off, so that might be to your advantage or disadvantage depending on what size of unit you need. So take that into consideration next time you are in the field, in the market of buying a refrigeration equipment. If you need a specific size, check out Silver King because they have the odd sizes. Next up, Beverager. I like to think that True and Beverager are like brothers and sisters. They're two of the best brands out there. You can't go wrong with them. Parts are easy to find. Customer service is great. Warranty is amazing. Yeah, can't say enough good stuff about these two brands. Next up, Kelvinator. Let's put Kelvinator in. We'll go with stuck between decent or garbage, but okay, fine. We'll go with decent. Uh, yeah, Kelvinator. Not a bad brand. Not a good brand. What I can say is we do have a dealer of Kelvinator here, so that's why I put it in decent. But other than that, I would put it in garbage. But up to you. I'll get back to uh, some of the similarities of all the garbage brands. I'll get back to that at the end, and then you will see why Kelvinator should be in the garbage category too. Habco, I will put in. Now, if I did make a category between God tier and decent, I would do it, but I just wanted to make it simple for you guys. Just make 3 categories. So if I had to pick between God tier and decent, I'll put Habco in. I'll put Habco in decent, I guess. Yeah, let's do decent, but I don't know. Okay, fuck it. I'm putting Kelvinator in garbage. I'm putting, yeah, Habco in. Silver King in decent. Uh, Habco's great. Not the best. Not like definitely not up to the level of True and Beverage Air. But yeah, it's similar to Silver King. I like my choice in that. What else I have to say about Habco is, yeah, they're good. Parts are easily defined. Uh, they have these cold pack systems that are easy to service on their reach and coolers, so that's a good plus for them. That's why I like them. Master-Bilt. Dairy Queen uses a lot of Master-Bilt. We'll put Master-Bilt in God tier just because they definitely own the category of the ice cream freezers and all that, like the dipping cabinets and stuff. They're one of the most popular brands to go to. I believe Dairy Queen uses a lot of Master-Bilts, so we'll put them in the God tier just because they own that category. So if you're looking for any kind of ice cream freezer, definitely go with Master-Bilt. And yeah, next up, QBD. Let's put QBD in. Let's go QBD in. Yeah, we'll put QBD in Habco because QBD and Habco are very similar. Like the layouts of their refrigeration equipment is pretty similar. Like they both use cold pack units. QBD it does. I believe it's Pepsi that uses QBD for all their refrigeration equipment, like all their merchandisers. So next time you're going to buy Pepsi, check out the brand. Pretty sure it's QBD. If not, it's Coke. Next up, we got Coldstream. Now, Coldstream, same reason as Silver King, they're one of the older brands, and therefore the parts are hard to find. I remember I had to find a evaporator fan motor, and it took me like 3 weeks to get. So, yeah, Coldstream, just like Silver King, old refrigeration brand. So parts are hard to come by. They are still out there though. Other than that, they're decent. Next up, we got, I call it EFI. Some people say FE. We'll put that in the garbage. Overseas junk. Stay away from it, just like the other 4. Next up, we got Foster. Foster we will put in the decent category, just because like Coldstream and Silver King, older brand, parts are hard to find, but they're out there. Next up, General. I like to think of General. I'll put General and decent. I like to think of General as the Volvo, let's say, of refrigeration equipment. They're built super tough and sturdy. They last a long time. But unfortunately, old company, parts are hard to find. So when you break something, it's pretty much fucking impossible to find some of the parts. Next up, we got New Air. We'll put New Air in, obviously, let's call it Garbage Air. So, Garbage Air, New Air. I believe Costco sells, or at least used to sell, New Air products. Total fail. Garbage. Some people like them. I hate them. Customers still tend to buy these shitty units, but they just break down way too easily. Uh, all these brands in the garbage category, the material is garbage in the evaporator coil, what they use to make the copper that they use, just garbage. So they tend to leak after a few years. And yeah, so that's why I like to stick away from all these garbage brands. Now we got Hoshizaki. Hoshizaki is known for their ice machines. They make amazing ice machines. Their warranty is amazing. Therefore, going into the God tier, I'm going to make another video on ranking all the ice machine brands. I just don't want to mix it up with this video. But yeah, they do also make refrigeration equipment like reach and coolers and freezers. I'd say, yeah, God tier. Let's put God tier. The reputation is amazing. It's hella expensive, but yeah, can't say enough bad stuff and good stuff about Hoshizaki. Way more good stuff. Bad stuff is it's fucking expensive. Next up, Coldmatic, just like General and Silver King. Old ass brand, but yeah, made in North America. So you gotta put them in decent, uh, in the decent category. Victory, more like epic fail. Haven't worked on too many, but I have seen a couple of these in the market. Some of my customers have them just because we have a dealer here in British Columbia that does sell Victory, and it's just horrible experience when it comes to buying parts because you can't buy them anywhere. You have to go to the specific dealer to buy them, and obviously they're gonna inflate the prices. So it's a no-go for me. Next up, we got Turbo Air, more like slow ass air. Anyways, garbage, overseas junk. Don't go for it. There's nothing amazing about Turbo Air. I've seen some I call them penthouse units. Some people call them uh, cold packs, but yeah, they do make some self-contained refrigeration systems that you can just drop in on top of walk-in boxes and just sort of just set it and forget it, plug it in, call it a day. I just don't like them. Continental, you guessed it, God tier. Man, they're amazing. They're I believe it's very hard to find a dealer of Continental. I believe in the States. In Canada, it's very hard to find, but they are out there. They're very reliable. They're very popular for pizza places because they make very, very weird sizes on mega tops and pizza top coolers, in which you have a big cutting board, big surface area for you to make your pizzas on. Next up, we got Trolson. I love Trolson. They're they're built to last a long time. I believe Trolson is a brand that is used on ships and anything that goes on water. It's just they're big, bulky, and they last a long time. So nothing wrong with Trolson. I very rarely see them in restaurants, but they're out there. Next up, Perlick. We'll put Perlick in the God tier category. They're known for their back bar coolers and their kegerators in bars, clubs, and restaurants that sell a lot of booze. So, yeah, they own that category. Delfield. Okay, I'll put Delfield, even though I think Starbucks uses Delfield. I'm going to put them in decent just for one reason and one reason only. Their door gaskets or door seals, they're horrible. Like, I've installed many in my years, and number one complaint I get is their door seals keep getting ripped. So they call me to replace them, and they ain't cheap. So if Delfield could fine tune their gaskets so they don't rip so often, I would put them in the God tier category. But for the time being, they're just decent. Next is Aventco. We'll put that in the garbage. Overseas, I haven't worked on many, but I do have some customers that have some Aventco. Don't know how they got them, so yeah, they're just junk. Stay away from away from them. Next up, Viking, also junk. Viking also makes residential, so any company that makes residential and commercial, stay away from. Their commercial product isn't really that good. And Everest, last but not least, we'll also put in the garbage category. Yeah. So there you guys go. That is my final rankings. As you guys can see, we have a lot of garbage refrigeration brands. The most common thing out of all the garbage brands, you guessed it, they're all overseas. So, yeah, being overseas, their quality isn't there, the warranty isn't there, parts are hard to find. Sometimes the power they use is just odd, so you have to get an electrician to come do some weird wiring and get it up and running. So just a more added cost. Although you save more money at the beginning, in the end, it's just going to be way more expensive. So just stick to either decent or God, if you can afford it, the God tier category. Uh, yeah, that's about it. So let me know what you guys think of my list. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. As for, I will try to make many more videos like this. As I said earlier in this video, that I'm going to make another video on ranking ice machine brands. So next time you are in the market for an ice machine, you know what to look for. Once again, this is Danny. Have a nice day.